Hey everyone, it's Kelsey. Welcome back to my channel. Please excuse the air conditioning, fan, and the taped over windows. We're having a heat wave, so I'm trying to keep my room like as cool as possible. Anywho though, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. This is going to be a bullet journal flip through. I always wanted to do these and I wasn't really doing YouTube when I finished my first and second journals, so I was like, let's do it and catch up. So we're going to be flipping through. This is the first bullet journal I ever did. Look how chunky she is. This is my 2019 to 2020 bullet journal, and I just wanted to flip through and talk about it and look at my little bullet journaling journey. I feel like the beginning of it is so bad, but like it's not supposed to be good. It's just supposed to be relaxing and a creative outlet. So this is just like a sketchbook journal. I think if you just like look up a sketchbook journal on Amazon, you'll be able to find this one. There's like tons of options. I know everybody likes something different. I like having no lines and no like dots or grids. I just want like a blank sketchbook page. That's what works better for me personally, but to each their own. So we're just gonna flip through, and yeah, so enjoy my bullet journal number 1, 2019 to 2020. This is my 2019 to 2020 journal. I have a bunch of stuff just like stuck in the front. I'm going to use this card to cover anything that's like personal that I don't want on the internet. I don't know how many pages there are like that in here, but I've got little notes in my front. My sister used to leave me notes like on my bed when I was asleep. There's a little note from my dad when he got me the journal. This is the first page. This was my first bullet journal ever, so it's so nostalgic. Also, I was not as artsy back then as I am now. This is like, I did like the states that I've been to. I don't know why I was like doing everything in pencil back then. This is like goals. This is I love you in a bunch of different languages. Again, I don't know why it's all in pencil. This is just like a Vine page. I think I was gonna do a page next to it, and then I just like never did. This was the books I read in 2019. This is crazy to look back on. That was a good reading year for me, I remember. This is my March cover page. March memories. Call Me By Your Name page. I watched that movie for the first time, and that is still one of my favorite movies. I just like love that movie. This was like, I tried to do one of the artsy like when you're stressed pages. This is travel bucket list, like places I want to visit. I'm glad I started adding more color, like good lord. I always really liked these two pages. I don't know why. I think the simplicity and having them next to each other looked really cool. Then I got this little page, just like a quote. This was like, I had like a little gym log that I did. We've got just a little Let Your Light Shine, and then this is Do Not Go Gentle. It's a poem by Dylan Thomas. So I just like transcribed the whole thing into my journal. This is You Are Not Alone in Norwegian. I really like this page. This page turned out cool. This drawing turned out good. I don't consider myself like an artist drawing wise, but this turned out good. And then I like the healing is not linear next to it. Eminem lyrics. Another, I think it's a poem. Little drawing, I like that page. This was a Bible verse that I really liked because I studied the Bible for my classes in college. Okay, first private page because that's all writing. This is my family crest April cover page. Super pretty. This is just a to-do list, but I like little suns. And then April memories, but for some reason I went so small that it didn't take up the rest of the page. This is a mood tracker. I used to do these like every month. I really don't do them anymore. There's just a little quote. This was a coffee tracker. I only did this one time, and I think it's crazy that there were some days I had like 3 cups of coffee, but I was just curious. This was a movies to watch. I still haven't seen these. This was like the books I wanted to read. This is just a little Make-A-Wish page, another private page. Little more quotes. Another quote page. May cover page. This, I actually liked this. I drew little mushrooms, had a quote, put my goals on a sticky note. I know this is like not really mixed media, but this was like my first little foray. Hate these pages. This was a sleep vlog and it turned out terrible. I didn't even do all of it. Didn't like that. This page I liked. This was my first like weekly spread because I had a lot going on that week and it came out really cool. This was when I was in college. And then this was a little poem that one of my professors gave me for summer. So I stuck that in here. This is another weekly spread. And I like this one too. Turned out fun. This is another Call Me By Your Name page. As you can tell, I really enjoyed that movie. June cover page, which I like this one. I got some more color coming in finally. This was just TBR and then other goals. I really liked putting in sticky notes, and I still do like the way that looks. This is my playlist. It's so fun to see what I was listening to back then. Quote, highlight of my day, I would say like something positive that happened every day. Okay, this is my July spread. I loved all the pages I did for July. They were all Harry Potter themed, but then I didn't fill any of them out, which is kind of disappointing. Because like they all looked cool and I spent so long doing it and then didn't fill them out. Kind of sad, but you live and you learn. September, I love fall. This page is kind of cool. Mood tracker again, gratitude, goals, compliments, fall bucket list, random fall things. This was cool. There was a full harvest moon in October and it was like orange, which was fun. This, I wrote stuff here, little drawings. Ooh, this I always really liked, gem log, quotes. I love that I did this though. This was my class schedule for, what year was this? This looks like junior year, but I thought that turned out cool. This was just like things to do when you're feeling down. Love this page. I really liked the look of sticking a sticky note in there for some reason, and then I liked all the drawings. They turned out really cool. October got overview of things I knew I had coming up, exercise log, and then positive affirmations, which we don't need to look that deeply into. Little ghost mood tracker, which I loved. This I just copied. There was like this like poem I found about like being a writer, so I copied that in here. This is a page of writing that's private. This was self-care ideas. This, I went to a like meditation thing in college, and this was like the meditation that they did. I thought it was cool. My Nana did my angelic numbers, and this is her writing, everything she wrote on paper. This is just like positive thoughts. November cover page, quote from Halloween Town. Mood tracker. As you can see, I feel like I stopped doing them, and I didn't want to go back and fill it in later, so I kind of stopped doing the mood trackers. This 2019 in review, I feel like this is the first time I printed anything out and taped it in my journal, which was kind of fun. I got like Billie Eilish there, The Society, because I was so into that show. I'm still sad they canceled it. Red, White, and Royal Blue, that was like my favorite book. Harry Styles album, that was my favorite album back then. So private page. This was like a stats page. I don't know what I was going to do with the rest of it. 2020 vision board. So strange to see now that it's 2024, but January cover page. I love the way this turned out with the little light bulbs and the quote and everything. January calendar, exercise log, things I knew were coming up, goals, books read, words written, another class schedule. I loved how I did this because it was so fun to see what I was like doing, especially looking back now. This was just a weekly spread that came out really cool. This, I don't know if any of you were part of the booktube world. They used to do this like magical readathon that was like Harry Potter themed, and that used to be my favorite readathon, so I put all the stuff in there for that. This was the readathon. I think I literally read like 15 books this month. but it was during COVID, so like that makes sense. This, I really like this page. My April cover page was cool. I did stats. I stopped doing that after. This is my favorite. I think this is my favorite page in the whole journal. It's like my originals page. More like my Klaus Michelson page, but I actually colored this with marker, which took a while, but like it just turned out so cool. And this is the poison tree, which is what Klaus reads this poem in. I think it's season 1 episode 3, but it might be a different episode, but it's definitely in season 1. So I just loved it. The originals is one of my favorite shows, like, of all time, so it was fun to have a whole page for it. Books that I read, one of those little, like, I don't know, magic-y palm things that I did. This is a cool page. I like this heart, came out so good. This, wrote in Norwegian. Liked this page too. I just like the way this page looks together. Hogwarts profile I saw someone do. This is just a quote. Or no. Maybe this is just me writing. This might be from my own head. Not really sure. House of Anubis page. House of Anubis is also another one of my favorite shows of all time. I was obsessed with it when I was younger. I still rewatch it all the time, so I did a little page dedicated to that, which turned out cool. This little angsty page, it's fine. I was okay. This Barchi page, I did not really watch Riverdale. Like, I did watch it, but I got bored because it got so crazy. But I really, really, really loved, like, Betty and Archie as a couple. So this is when they sang The Origin of Love. I loved that scene. I had that scene on a replay. If you know, you know. So that's in there. This was another, like, little weekly spread thing I tried out. I really like the way it looks, but I didn't have as much stuff to track as I thought I would. This was looking for the future, places I would possibly live, things to be, things to have. It's kind of fun. Random note from my sister. This was another readathon. I was really in my reading era back then. August cover page. It was like habit tracker, mood tracker, spending tracker, I think. I used to do a lot more trackers than I do now. This is another readathon. August reads. Mood tracker. Memories. I love doing these little memory pages because it's fun to read and know, like, what I was doing. This, I had extra tarot cards from Fairy Loot. I have another copy of these exact two, and I didn't really know what to do with them, so I just thought I'd put them in my journal. Playlist. I like the way this turned out. This a little quote. This private writing page. This is another readathon. In 10 years. September cover page. Love the little Winnie the Pooh. This is a little card for my dad. He used to send me a lot when I was in college. Mood tracker, habit tracker, TBR, gratitude log. Cobra Kai, I love that freaking show. This was just a bunch of random monthly, like, stats and things to keep track of. I love this page. This cover page is gorgeous, and this is another postcard my dad sent me, but it's like vintage Halloween, so it looks so cool. Gratitude log, mood tracker, which I love this cauldron idea. Most of these ideas came from Pinterest, so just so you know. I don't know what this was. Monthly reset. Hate this page. Both of these are not good. November cover page, another little, like, card for my dad. Mood tracker, things I'm thankful for. That was just, I liked to write something good about every day. Habit tracker, a little quote. This is just more postcards that my dad sent me. That they were all like Disney villains themed because I love villains. So I had also this like Disney tissue paper from something, so I just put them all in here so that I would have them. I have a few of them still hung up, but I didn't want to lose them. December cover page, which I really like the way this page turned out. Mood tracker, things like good things about every day. One a random weekly spread. Another weekly spread. I like this format of them better. This I had stickers from a Fairy Loot box when I used to get them, and they were for the book Woven in Moonlight, which I really liked. More notes from my sister. This is like a note to myself, which I should read. 2020 reflection, favorites, gratitude, books I read. I love these 2 pages. This, like, I'm not usually an artiste, but this turned out good. And there's a little quote and a sticker. Like, this just turned out good. The coloring is good. As you can see, I'm getting more artsy. Random quote page. I think I mostly just wanted to use up these stickers. And I didn't see the idea of a sticker dump on Pinterest yet, but I would have totally done that if that was an option. Page of writing, a little thing. I found this on Pinterest, I think, too. Another little weekly spread. This is a note from my dad. Just a little, like, thing I got from course from high school. These were, like, college door tags. I just started putting things in here, like birthday cards that I needed to put someplace that I didn't want to lose, like to catch up. And then I left a few pages blank at the end just because it was the end of the year and I was like, let's just start a new journal. There's only like 5 pages left and look how like chunky it is. So I was like, yeah, I'll just start a new one. But I love this journal. This was my first ever bullet journal, and bullet journaling is what got me into journaling, like, seriously. I'm on my 3rd one now, but it's so cool to see, like, when I first started out. And especially because this is, like, in college, so it's crazy to see just kind of, like, what I was up to back then. Okay, everyone, that's my journal. My first ever bullet journal. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I am currently on my 3rd journal, so it's very interesting to look back and see like when I was first starting out, and then watch it get like more and more creative as I get more comfortable with it. But I hope you enjoyed this flip through and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below and be sure to subscribe for more content. It helps out my channel a lot and makes me very happy. And I will see you guys on Friday with another video. Later, Gators. Bye.